What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well. I created a new tarot spread for all the signs. So I'm doing individual readings for all 12 zodiac signs. I'm on the sign of Sagittarius. How this reading goes is it goes over someone you're currently dealing with or someone you will be dealing with in the future. I noticed that some people are saying that this is a past situation as well, but it goes the appearance of this person's profession, how this person expresses himself, some facts about this person, some fears this person has, what is fiction, or maybe what has been told to you that isn't true about this person, this person's desires, their abilities, things that are unknown to a lot of people about them, as well as a message and an outcome. So with that being said, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the About section of the channel for more information on how to do that, and the description box below. Okay, so the Seven of Fire came out. Your guys' song is No Hard Feelings by Melly. It's Melii. And that's one of my favorite songs. So if you guys are on my vibe with the same kind of music, you'll probably like it. If not, then I don't know. There could be a message in it for somebody out there. Otherwise, just think it's cool because I think it's cool. Just kidding. But the song is basically about a girl who was dealing with someone and they ended up breaking up like in a really bad way, kind of, where there was a lot of fighting and maybe a lot of things said about her from this person. And then she kind of goes into detail about how she kind of has tried to be there for him, but he tries to keep filling voids in his life with other women, and she can't heal that part of him, basically. And the very end of the song is, let's rewind. He's a boxer or some type of fighter, and so she goes to his fight at the end and he loses. So basically, like, he's losing without her in his life, kind of thing, and he's not winning like he's said to everyone, pretty much, basically, without her in his life. So the bottom is the Eight of Earth. So this person's appearance. This person is blocking everything moving. This person has kind of had enough of the drama. This person has seen enough to know better, kind of thing, where they're trying to keep, like, even though they care a lot, I think that this person has a lot of empathy. They care a lot about this person. They know what's best for them at this point in time would be for them to block communication, because I feel like there's a lot going on in this person's life that they don't really talk about. And I do feel like this is something that is a part of their destiny, maybe where you and this person were meant to be together. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you it's a Capricorn, some of you guys it's a Virgo, Cancer, and Aries. But I feel like this was something that it was started, but it was like, it also helped shape your intuition in a way, kind of open your guys' psychic abilities. But then something happened where this person just kind of got lazy in this connection. This person kind of went in a new direction where they were going after lust and, kind of playing games and not taking things seriously. And I feel like this person found you to be very intimidating, but at the same time, when they got to know you, or this person themselves are intimidating, but at the same time they're very friendly and gentle once you get to know them, but they're very guarded for whatever reason. Their profession is the Five of Wands, well, the Five of Fire in this case, and I feel like this person was in a high-stress environment, probably dealing with all types of different people. Maybe they are a mediator or someone who kind of diffuses situations, something to do with communications. Maybe it's a really high stress or really competitive field. Nanny comes out. This person could have been dealing with a lot of different kids. Maybe they take care of kids for a living. You have Matchmaker. And you have construction and home repairs or sales, like an owner of home, like someone who works on houses and sells them. Um, but at the same time, they maybe do like a side job where they take care of kids. They're kind of like someone who is really transparent and like maneuvers, like they can do kind of anything, kind of a jack of all trades, or that's kind of what they make it seem like. But maybe there's only certain jobs that they can do, but it's something maybe that they haven't really talked about. Um, how does this person express themselves? You have the Ace of Water, and how I see this person doesn't really express themselves very much. They have a lot of emotions, but they're kind of shy. They're kind of childlike in a way. They kind of keep their emotions close to their chest. This person may express themselves like a child, or maybe a part of them and their emotions didn't mature after a certain age, maybe because of things that happened, or just maybe not knowing, or whatever they've been through. So they deal with things in a different way than other people, where they would never really tell you how they truly felt about you, but they would kind of expect you to know. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. The facts about this person, you have the Six of Water. The facts about this person is they think about you in a very loving way. They think about all the memories that you guys had together. They miss you quite a bit. Some of you are dealing with someone who's gotten pregnant by you or by another person, but I do see this pregnancy energy, or maybe a past life where there were children involved. But there's definitely a lot of like 6 years or so in this connection, or maybe it was, for some of you, it was like less than that. It could have been 5 months or 5 years, something like that. But I just feel like this person could have had a loss of a child as well that they never really told you about, but I just feel like there's a lot of soulmate energy. This person could have been dealing with someone that they work with, and maybe you didn't know about this situation because they never really told you the truth. They never told you about this. What is this person's fears? You have temptation. This person is afraid that you'll cheat on them, or vice versa. I think that this person does tend to drink or have an obsession with maybe money or lust at times, and it can get to a point where it's almost at a toxic level where it's too much of this, where they could be too worried about money, or too worried about sex, or too worried about drinking or doing drugs or something like that. They could be doing it in excess, and they know that they have to kind of work on this, and but they are aware of their addictions, you know what I mean, but they're afraid maybe of them getting out of control. um, the fiction about this person is the Three of Earth. um, I can see this in a few different ways. Maybe the fiction about this person is that they don't really work well with other people. Their communication when it comes to a job setting isn't the greatest. Maybe because they're not really aware of their communication or how they come across to people, so they don't really work well in environments where they have to deal with other people. I think that there's a lot of fighting or things that happen with this person when they're in that environment. They have to kind of work on their own because they have these things about their ego where they don't really work well with other people. As I also see this as if this was someone who was said to have a lot of people that they mess with at the same time, or that, you know, something about maybe they have 3 kids, or maybe they're able to work wherever and do whatever. That's also not true, because I think that this person has had someone to give them money, or like, take care of them. This person could also have a sponsor that kind of invests in them in their finances, or whatever the case may be. And I think that this person is under some type of judgment at this time. This person is kind of catching hell for the fire that they caused, you know what I mean? But at the same time, this person's kind of really lucky. They kind of get out from underneath things that other people wouldn't. Maybe they're really good at escaping from things, or maybe their problems, and then kind of going back later and telling you, or maybe they have yet to even communicate what's kind of going on in this situation. But there are a lot of hidden things about this person. This person also could have done um, time or like served time for something, and something happened after they were released out of jail, or maybe something happened to them while they were in jail, and they're kind of like a totally different person, kind of on the edge of insanity, for lack of better words. Like they could have been through some things, or they're kind of developing abilities that they're not aware of, and they're kind of vibrating at a level where it's really unsteady, and they're not really aware of like kind of what's going on. Um, this person could have been a really good friend of yours, someone who just started out, you guys started out as friends, someone who is usually in good spirits, someone who you guys had really good talks with, maybe someone who could make you laugh. I feel like you guys have a lineage together or a past life together where you have similar ancestors or spirit animals or guides. Someone could kind of mess around with tarot decks from time to time. Um, what is this person's desires? You have the Eight of Air. This person wants to be in a place where they can change how their mind works or how they process things, because they just feel like there's always something that someone's always lying to them, someone's always not telling them the truth. They might have like a sense of paranoia or like schizophrenia, almost on the border of that. Like maybe they have multiple personalities and they struggle a lot with that, but they haven't really been open and honest about that with other people. It also could be that their psychic abilities are like at an all-time high, and they're having a lot of time kind of processing that, or they're unaware of like what's going on with them, and they kind of come out in a different way. So they're just really in a foggy state of mind where they're not able to like see or understand or think clearly, and they want that to change. They want it to go away really bad because they don't like it, but at the same time they're not really able to communicate it that well. They're trying, it's like they're trying to clear, you know how like after you get out of the shower and there's like the fog on the mirror, and they're trying to like clear it away so they can see. Or like let's say you live in Minnesota like I do, and you have to wait 20 minutes for your window to like put the defrost on high, and so you can see out of your window, so you can see where you're going. I just feel like this person can't see, maybe what they're doing, or they're just kind of unaware of kind of which direction, or just really confused. I feel like their ancestors are trying to work with them, but this person really does need like someone to take care of them, basically, a lot of the times in their life. Um, or they've always had someone to take care of them, something along that line. But I feel like there's some kind of resentment here for having to be the person to take care of maybe siblings, or having to take care of like family members. Um, Something along that line. This person's abilities, you have the Six of Air. This person has the ability to disconnect kind of in their thoughts and dreams. Maybe someone like astral travels or has like lucid dreaming. I get that kind of with because this is a boat that's floating in the air. Like that doesn't happen. It's like Peter Pan. It's like a fantasy type of, this person has a really active imagination, but they're also like, they really do travel around maybe different realms and stuff in a dream state. And they're really good at getting away, kind of disconnecting their bodies from the earth and going to a different place, because they can't really deal with maybe the 3D at times. And they're kind of someone who's always kind of gone, if that makes any sense, if you understand my flow, you know what I mean? What is unknown about this person is the Eight of Fire. I think that what is unknown about this person is like truly how much their guides are like communicating with them and like guiding them and talking to them, or maybe that this person communicates, could have like medium ship qualities or abilities, or this person kind of could have clairaudience or clairvoyance, where they're communicate with spirits or like other people in other realms. And there's a panda in this picture that could be one of their spirit animals. So I would look up that, as well as the seahorse and the unicorn, the white unicorn. And then I think something to do with like dragonflies or fairies as well. There's all that. There's a lot of like fantasy, like you know, that kind of energy, like childlike in a way. Maybe this person has like fairy blood or ancestry or something like that, where they're always, they don't want to grow up, you know, they want to be a little kid forever because they're free there, you know what I mean, that kind of energy. um but it's also a way for them to disconnect from things they don't want to deal with in their life, and sometimes it could be in an unhealthy way. So the message is the Six of Fire, and the outcome is the Hanged Man. So I don't really see an outcome. I do see there needing to be a lot of work done in this, and kind of things needing to be evened out, and this person to communicate what it is that they want and what direction that they're moving in. You know, are you able to have patience with them while they are working on themselves to change? You know, are they going to communicate in a truthful and honest way about their needs and wants, and what they're really doing, you know what I mean, and what they need to work on in themselves, like their demons that they battle with, or the things that they have to work on within themselves. Um, with the message, I feel like this person does want to communicate with you, but in maybe the 5D or something, maybe where you guys would meet normally, not in this dimension, if that makes any sense. I feel like you guys are um, time travelers, something along that lines. It's really different energy, where, you know, this is a boat that's up in the air, and then this one is like a hot air balloon. You know what I mean? Like they kind of want you to meet them where they're at, and you know, they miss all the attention that you used to give them, like all the, you probably complimented this person a lot, or made them feel really good, despite everything that they had going on in their life. And I just feel like this outcome of this is going to be left up to whatever this person decides to do about this, or whatever you decide to do about this. Like the universe isn't going to make or break this, even though it is a part of your guys' destiny. This is meant to be. It's going to be kind of what this person is going to be willing to let go of, to go through this transformation, to change, to be in different energy, you know, to make this work between you two in the future, because I feel like someone is in energy where they want to do things on their own, or they want to be on their own, but in reality they really don't, you know what I mean, they're not able to be alone, that kind of stuff. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you have a good night. Bye.